Comedy Central might not be around much longer. It seems they might have gotten woke and now they're going broke. So they've fired a bunch of their top senior executives and they've completely gotten rid of their development and talent teams. So that leads me to believe they're not even trying to find new talent and that the strategy they went for just completely failed. So I'm just going to read you a little part of this New York Times article. While Comedy Central's signature program, The Daily Show, has remained relevant with Mr. Noah at the desk, in the new sitcom Aquafina is Nora from Queens has scored good ratings. The network's schedule is heavy on reruns of one of its longest running hits, South Park, and old shows like The Office and Parks and Recreation. That lineup may not give the world the next Chappelle or Sedaris, but viewership totals for the network have trended upward in recent months. So I've noticed this. They've been just marathoning South Park. And I'm thinking that might be the strategy going forward. They missed out on being able to buy a Jerry Seinfeld from Netflix. As you know, Seinfeld, what is it, next year? Is going to be on there. It seems like they're going to try and employ the strategy of let's just get old shows and run reruns, buy a King of Queens or maybe even a Ray Romano or something, because that actually brings viewership, not woke lefty 20-year-olds. So I think that's going probably their best way, but even doing that, they had to fire all those people just to save $750 million. They could have just took that money and bought an old show already and actually got numbers. I know Anthony Jeselnik just got his show canceled last month. And Trevor Noah, I guess they could say he's doing good. He's doing nowhere near what Jon Stewart's doing, because another reason why, just over, getting woke and going broke. Also, the reality is, situation, they are a cable channel in 2020. It's just hard staying relevant just off of that basis. And basically, what this article is telling you is this network, and I'd say probably the vast majority of its existence is just dependent on South Park. That's basically all they got. When they had Chappelle, Reno 911, they had good shows before. But they also didn't have those shows for a time before, and it was just reliant on South Park. Now, the problem where that comes in is, how long do you think the South Park guys want to do this? We're well into 20 years of South Park being on the air. I don't even know how many episodes they do every year anymore. I got to keep it real with you. It's not that I tapped out on South Park, but it's not like this event. For me, and this is crazy to say, South Park has almost become how people like The Simpsons, but the first 10 seasons of The Simpsons. I'm sort of feeling that way with South Park, even though with The Simpsons, when you actually go back and watch them, especially on Disney Plus, you'd be like, oh, wait, it was a lot more than, those great episodes I like were in season 14. It's sort of the same thing with South Park, but you just revert because it's been on so long. So you might not be seeing Comedy Central for too much longer. So let me know your thoughts in the comments if you think they're going to be a company within the next 5 years.